Welcome to Face Yoga Massage for Intuition. We're going to do a massage for the upper part of the face today, and the only thing you're going to need today is some oil. Now, if you have a gua sha tool or a gua sha spoon, you can use that as well today, but we're going to do a hands option for everything. So all you'll need is some oil in your hands. We're going to start out with some acupressure, and we're going to use the Yin Tang acupressure point, which is located right in the center of the eyebrows. And your index finger is going to work just as good here. So place your index finger at the point and hold here. We'll be here for about a minute. So this Yin Tang acupressure point is amazing for activating our third eye, our intuition. It's going to calm the spirit and bring a very profound presence. So while we're here, take a deep breath in, a long breath out, and really feel a sense of connection here. This point is also great for anyone suffering from insomnia, nosebleeds, any sinus pain or nasal incongestion. It's great for relieving stress, relieving restlessness, anxiety. It's really going to give you that calming feeling, that centering feeling. So we're going to hold here and keep breathing and let the acupressure point do the work. Try to clear your mind of any thoughts, any distractions, holding here and breathing deep. The pressure should be firm but very gentle here. Don't press too hard. Make sure that your shoulders are relaxed, your neck is relaxed, and you're really taking this time for yourself to calm your mind. A calm and peaceful mind is worth so much in face yoga, because as we calm the mind, we're going to in turn bring peace and softness to our facial expressions, releasing any tension and letting go of any stress or worry. And let's all take a deep breath in together, a long breath out, and then go ahead and release. Now you can go ahead and grab your facial oil, and we're going to just put a few drops, and we're going to use oil for the upper part of the face. So rub the oil into your hands, and you can pat it gently on your forehead and underneath your eyes and around your temples here. Make sure to get all the areas on the upper part of the face here, gently patting the oil in and making a nice and smooth canvas for our massage today. I'll show all the massages with the hands option first, and then if you want to grab your gua sha for the second round, you can do that, or you can continue to use your hands. So there's two options for you. We'll start with the forehead smoother. So take both hands and place them in the center of the forehead, and one hand will remain stationary while the other hand moves from the center of the forehead into the hairline. So using the tips of the fingers to gently massage from the center of the forehead all the way out past the temple. This can be at a medium pressure and then go at your own pace. When you're ready, we're going to pick up the gua sha if you have that. If not, keep using your hands. So just using the flat edge of the gua sha, we're going to run it along the center of our forehead back into the temple. So the same thing we were doing with our hands, we're just using the tool. Try to hold the gua sha at a 15 to 45 degree angle, and it should glide nicely across your forehead and into your temple. When you're ready, we're going to go ahead and switch to the other side. So bring the other hand stationary to the center of the forehead, and we'll use the opposite fingertips to gently stroke from the center of the forehead out to the temple. This massage is excellent for reversing any horizontal lines on the forehead and frown lines caused by the expressions we make. So go ahead and grab your gua sha tool if you're using that, or continue to use your hands. We'll hold it at a 15 to 45 degree angle and gently glide from the center of our forehead all the way to our temple here. This massage is also great for anytime you have a headache. You can go a little more gently here. It's great for increasing blood flow in the forehead. And when you're ready, go ahead and release. We'll move on to our next exercise, which is the forehead lifter. So we'll take the fingertips of both hands and place them above the eyebrows and gently glide up into the hairline. So moving from above the eyebrow all the way up to the hairline. And we're using a medium pressure here to lift the forehead with the fingertips. Make sure your back and your neck are relaxed here. So really relaxing into the face and letting the forehead relax into the massage. So we'll do a couple more of these together with our hands, just gliding across the forehead, lifting the forehead up, and you can start right above the eyebrows. Gently lifting and find what feels good here. This massage is not only great for the horizontal wrinkles, but it's also great for the 11 lines, as well as relieving any tension or stagnation in the forehead area. It's great for lifting up the upper part of the face. Go ahead and grab your gua sha tool if you're going to use this, and we're going to start in the center and make gliding motions up to the hairline. So again, we're doing a 15 to 45 degree angle, and just using the gua sha tool to gently glide up the forehead into the hairline. So start in the center and then work your way to both sides. Again, the hands are a completely perfect option if you're going with this route, or you can use the tool here. So just starting from the center and making sweeping motions up from above the eyebrow into the hairline here, smoothing the forehead and increasing oxygen and blood flow to the upper part of the face. We'll do a couple more together with the gua sha tool, and when you're ready, you can go ahead and release. We're going to move on to some massage and acupressure for the eyes. So we're going to start out with the bright eyes acupressure point. So take the index fingers of both hands and place them on the inner eyes in the depression next to where the upper and lower eyelids meet. And we're going to hold here again for maybe a little under a minute. So relax into this pose. Make sure you're not pressing on your eyeballs here. It's on the inner part. And make sure you're not pressing too hard. This acupressure point is amazing for empowering the accurate impression of truth within yourself. It's amazing for inner reflection and examination. And it's also great for anyone with eye pain, eye strain, eye swelling, twitching, blurry vision, night blindness, color blindness, cataracts. And it's great for anyone with a problem with deficient or excessive tearing, nearsightedness. This is an excellent acupressure point for healthy eyes. So we're going to hold here, just breathing into the pose. Make sure we're not pressing too hard, and let your mind just be still here. So connect to your breath. Take a deep breath in, a long breath out, and then go ahead and release. Great job. We're going to move into the eyebrow lifter. So take one hand and place it on the opposite eye, holding the end of the eyebrow up. With the other index finger, we're going to trace a line underneath our eyebrow. So starting in the inner part of the eye, right underneath the eyebrow, we're just tracing a line on the eyebrow bone all the way out to the temple. So this is going to help with dark circles under the eyes. It's going to especially raise any sagging eyelids and droopy eyelids, and it's going to lift our eyebrows up. It also feels really amazing and releases any pressure and tension in the area. So if you want to keep using your hands, do that. If not, we're going to take this round edge of the precision tool, and we're going to do the same thing that we did with our index finger, just tracing a line from the inner part of the eyebrow all the way out into the temple. So tracing along the eyebrow bone, make sure not to press too hard, and especially if you're using the precision tool, be very careful not to poke yourself in the eye here. So just gently gliding underneath the eyebrow all the way out into the temple, lifting the eyebrow, releasing any tension and stagnation, and creating a lifted brow here. We're going to go ahead and release, and then we're going to jump down to the lower part of the same eye. So again, grab the upper part of the eyebrow, the end of the eyebrow, and lift up gently. And we're going to take our index finger and our middle finger and gently glide from the inside of the eye all the way out into the temple. So smoothing that under eye, this is going to be great for puffiness, dark circles, and eye bags. So really moving the fluid, releasing any tension here, any stagnation, just gently gliding our two fingers all the way to the temple. If you want to use your gua sha, you're going to use the flat end of the gua sha spoon, and we're going to gently glide from the inner part of our eye all the way out into the temple. Again, we're using a 15 to 45 degree angle here, and just gently gliding all the way from the inner part of the eye to the temple. And remember to be very gentle with the under part of the eye, as the skin is much thinner than the rest of the skin on the face. So go ahead and release when you're ready, and we'll do the same thing on the other eye. So taking the opposite hand and lifting the edge of the eyebrow, and we're going to take the index finger and just trace underneath the eyebrow all the way out into the temple. So with the oil, this glides nice and easy. We're not dragging the skin, we're just gently gliding. So with one finger all the way from the inside to the temple, go at your own pace here. This is going to naturally lift the eyelids, lift the eyebrows, and give a nice lift to the eyes and upper part of the face. So gently massaging, releasing any tension. And then if you are using your gua sha tool, go ahead and grab that. And we can use the pointed edge to gently trace a line from the inner part of the eye all the way into the temple. So a very light movement, making sure not to poke ourselves in the eye here. Just gently lifting the eyebrow and the eye, and being very careful here. This should feel good. A lot of times we store a lot of tension, and especially in the inner part of the eyebrows here, when we make frowns or expressions or we're deep focusing. And we'll move to the lower part of the eye. So let's do the hands option first, using the index finger and the middle finger to gently sweep from the inner part of the eye all the way out into the temple. Gentle sweeping motions here. This is going to get rid of any dark circles, any eye bags, any stagnation here. And we're going extra gentle because it's the skin underneath the eyes. So being very careful not to drag and pull the skin, just gently gliding. And release. If you want to use your precision tool here, go ahead and grab that now. If not, keep using your hands, and we're just going to gently glide that jade precision tool over the bottom of the eye, sweeping from the inner point all the way to the temple here. Very gentle movements, and making sure not to grab the skin here at all. Relaxing in the rest of the part of the face, and relaxing in the neck and shoulders. And then go ahead and release. Great job. And that's it for today's upper face massage for intuition, lifting, and smoothing the upper part of the face. Thank you so much for practicing with me. If you like these videos, please subscribe. Namaste, and I'll catch you in the next workout.